students, it's Miss T here with another math lesson. Today we are focusing on lesson 77. And so we've got a few different things going on today's page. Number one, we have story problems. Number two, we have some divide and check, which I have behind me on the board. Number three, we're going to follow the signs. We've got addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Number four, solve and check the equations. Number five, we're going to use stars to draw an array for each fact and then write the product. And then our brain booster as well as the homework section. So let's go ahead and really quickly, let's do number one, the story problems. Last year, Benjamin invited 7 friends to his birthday party. This year, he invited 5 times as many. How many friends are invited to this year's party? So which of the 4 processes are we going to use? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? If you said multiplication, that's right. We have 5 times as many. So last year, there were 7, and this year there's 5 times as many. And so how many friends are invited? 7 times 5 equals 35 friends. Good job. So that was number 1A. And 1B. Last year, Benjamin's mom ordered 12 cupcakes for his party. This year, she ordered 48 cupcakes. How many more cupcakes were ordered this year than last year? How many more? So which of our 4 processes, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, are we going to use to figure out how many more? If you said subtraction, that's right. So we're going to subtract this year's number, because it's bigger, 48, minus the 12 that you ordered last year to find out how many cupcakes more. In the ones place, 8 minus 2 is 6, and in the tens place, 4 minus 1 is 3. So 36 cupcakes. 36 cupcakes is our answer. Again, let's remember, because we're doing story problems, we need to give a word or words with our answer, not just a number, okay? All right, so let's move on to number 2, divide and check. All right, so let's review the steps to division first. Divide, multiply, subtract, compare, bring down. One more time, let me hear you nice and loud. Divide, multiply, subtract, compare, bring down. Very good. All right, so first step is to divide. 9 divided by 7 equals 1. Step 2, multiply. 1 times 7 equals 7. Then we subtract. 9 minus 7 is 2. Compare. 2 is less than 7. We bring down the 8. And we start right up at the beginning again with dividing. So 28 divided by 7. Well, we know our 7's times tables. So we know that 28 divided by 7 equals 4. Good job, scholars. So 4 goes up in our quotient. Step 2, multiply. 4 times 7 equals 28. Step 3, subtract. We get 0. 0 is less than 7. That's comparing, and there's nothing to bring down. No remainder needs to be written. So to check a division problem, we need to do what? That's right, we need to multiply our quotient, 14, times our divisor of 7. Now I have a 2-digit times a 1-digit multiplication, so I'm going to start in the ones place. 4 times 7 equals 28. I bring the 8 down, I carry the 2. 1 times 7 equals 7 plus 2 equals 9. 98 matches, it checks out. And let's do letter B. 46 divided by 6. Okay, so step 1, divide. How many times will 6 go in a 4? Well, it won't do that, so we'll put a 0 up here in the quotient. So how many times is 6 going to go into 46? So we need to know our 6 times tables. What's the closest we're going to get to without going over 46? Well, let's really quickly, let's see. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. Oop, 48, that's too many. So 6 times 7 will give me the closest without going over. Step 2, multiply. 7 times 6 equals 42. Step 3, subtract. You get 4. Compare. Is 4 less than 6? Awesome. Is there anything to bring down? Nope. So I have a remainder of 4. All right, so we're going to check by multiplying our quotient 7 times our divisor 6 and adding the remainder of 4. 7 times 6 equals 42, plus 4 equals 46. All right, let's go ahead and let's set up 2C. Give me 1 second. All right, here we are on 2C. So we have 83 divided by 4. So step 1, divide. How many times is 4 going to go into 8? If you said 2, you're right. Good job. Step 2, we multiply. 2 times 4 equals 8. We subtract. We get 0. We bring down, oh, sorry. We compared the 0 to 4. 0 is less than 4. We bring down the 3. Now we go back to the beginning. How many times will 4 go into 3? Oh, it won't? That's right. So put a 0 up there. Multiply. 0 times 4 equals 0. Subtract. We're left with 3. Compare. 3 is less than 4. Nothing to bring down. So 3 is my remainder. Nice job. So we can go ahead and check this by multiplying my quotient times my divisor and then adding my remainder. So 20 times 4. 0 times 4 equals 0. 2 times 4 equals 8. Plus remainder 3 gives me 83. They match. All right. So for number 3, we have addition and multiplication, and I think we have some subtraction. So go ahead, and if you'd like to pause right now and work number 3 on your own, and then you can resume right with me on number 4. But we're going to jump right into number 4. Okay, here we go. So we've got an equation. Y plus 3 equals 11 minus 7. So we always want to start solving the side that we can. So we can definitely solve 11 minus 7. That equals 4. And everything else just comes down. So y plus 3 equals 4. Now what do I need to do to the plus 3 to get the y by itself? That's right. If you said subtract 3, that's exactly right. We want to do the opposite of adding 3 so we can get y by itself. And whatever we do to one side of the equation, we have to do to the other side. Otherwise, it's not an equation anymore. It's not equal. So the plus 3 minus 3 cancel. I'm left with just y equals 4 minus 3, 1. Y equals 1. All right, now we have to check. So the way you check one of these is you're going to substitute 1 in for y. You're going to go ahead and plop 1 in y's spot in the original equation. So let's copy this original equation down here, but instead of y, I'm going to put 1. 1 plus 3 equals 11 minus 7. And solve. 1 plus 3 is 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. They match. So y equals 1. Good job. All right, let's take a look at the next one. F plus 5 equals 7 times 5. And you guys can still see that one. Okay, so remembering that we want to solve the side that we can first. So 7 times 5 equals 35. Good job. 35, and everything else comes down. F plus 5 equals 35. Now what do I need to do to get f by itself? That's right, we need to subtract 5. Subtract 5. And whatever we do to one side of an equation, we have to do to the other side. Plus 5 minus 5 cancel. I'm left with just f equals 35 minus 5 is 30. Okay, so to check it, we're going to plop 30 in f's spot in the original equation. So 30 plus 5 equals 7 times 5. 30 plus 5 is 35. 7 times 5 is 35. 35 equals 35. Nice. Nice, 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 scholars. All right, so let's go ahead and let's work the array together. Again, if you want to pause and work it on your own and then play this video and check what you've done against what I've done, that's totally fine. You are in the driver's seat, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set up a space to do the array on the board. I'll be right back. All right, so for number 5A and 5B, we've been asked to use stars to draw an array for these multiplication sentences. And so some of you are like, those are memorized math facts, Miss Tarleton. That's true. That is very true. I expect you guys have these math facts memorized. But one really important thing that I want to see by having you do this today is if you can visualize that math fact. So let's take a look at this first array. We have 7 times 6 equals. And so I need to show 7 groups of 6. 7 groups of 6 items. In this case, our items are stars. So I need 7 groups. So I'm going to go ahead and set up 7 rows right now. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I have 7 rows, and I need to put 6 items in each of them. So I already have 1 in each of them. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My stars are getting a little sloppy, but that's okay. Here we go. We're on row 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see if I did 7 groups of 6 or 7 times 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Row 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 groups of 6 items each. And so 7 times 6, if you count all your stars up, you get 42. 7 times 6 equals 42. Let's see if you can see all my stars. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So that is the array for 7 times 6. Let's go ahead and let's do this next array. 5 times 5. So again, we're looking for 5 groups with 5 items in each of them. So again, stars, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my 5 groups, and I need 5 items in each of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Row 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Row 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last row. 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in them. So 5 times 5, if you count your stars up and I count mine up, we should get 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yay, we did it. Awesome job, guys. So those are how you draw arrays to show your multiplication facts. The first number is the number of groups, and the second number is the number of items in them. All right, the only other thing left for you to do is your brain booster, boosting those brain cells. And so your brain booster is right on your worksheet. If you guys have any questions, if you need anything, just let me know. Otherwise, you have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye, students.